Hi folks, Bill here. So I've snuck up to the back of the garden here and I want to do a unboxing video for you today. I bought something for my potting shed, a little bit of an upgrade. And I thought it'd be nice to share it with you guys. And right, let's get this box open. Let's see. I forgot to actually bring a little proper knife with me. So I'm getting out the big boy, the hoary knife, to help me open this thing. Okay, here we go. It is open. Right, I'm guessing this is going to be the main unit, so we'll pop that there. There'll be a lot of wires on this. It's little lighting units. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like there's 4 lighting units. Little bracket of some kind. Bunch of cables. Some screws and little cable tidies, clips. And right, that's that. And this is like a 10, it's just a small 10-watt solar panel that I can actually mount up onto the potting shed. I can fix that to my potting shed, run the wire into this little unit. There's one wire that splits into 2. If I get it out. This wire is for an extension, so I could have a second solar panel and double the power. And that one leads to this unit that charges the unit up. So it's not the most powerful of solar panels. I actually have a 100-watt solar panel, a foldable one. That's a bit too much for this. But no, there's a little pin thing. Wonder what that's for, like a wee reset pin. Connectors. And this is the actual box. Right. Okay, let's see. So here you've got like an indicator of how much power is in it. You've got a 12-volt, like one of these car socket charger things. You've got 2 USB 5 volts. I would have preferred a USB-C type actually. But then you've got the lights. There's a wee reset thing there, so maybe that's what that wee pin's for, resetting it. You've got your power on. Oh, look. It's got some charging it already. On and off. Lights on and off. So I don't know if that must switch off on both lights. You've got solar in, auxiliary in, auxiliary out. The solar for the solar panel, that'll just go into the solar in, surely. It's actually got a wee charging, a wee charging light just came on. I do have another bigger power unit, and that one does have various other outputs, including sockets. But this one I just got just for lights, just to dedicate for lights, but maybe with a couple of other wee outputs as well. So the next thing I'm going to do is get it installed. Right, so the instructions are they're like photocopied. I've been photocopied that many times, they're pretty rubbish to read. So what I have to do is this off, yeah. Right. That'll screw, I don't know if you can see that. That'll screw onto the shed using the 3 holes that are along the top there. And the holes at the bottom, along here, get bolted onto the back of this somehow. Right, the holes on this line up the holes on that, and I've got to use a little nut and bolt to fix them together, so that's what I need to do. Right, so let's find this little nut and bolt. Oh, found a little bolt. Found a nut. Dropped it. One little nut. Found the other little nut. This is what's in a little Lego set, you know, when you try to find bits and pieces for the Lego. So that'll go here like that. This is going to be so fiddly. So I'm going to have to line that washer, that nut up. I'm going to put the washer there as well, actually. So there we go. That's that one kind of in there. Hold the nut underneath there. Now I've not got any screwdrivers or anything with me just now, but I do have a pair of pliers. You can use that to hold the nut steady underneath, and there we go. A hory knife. That's that tightened up. Right, that's tightened up. There we go. So what I'll do is that'll get screwed to the wood, and that'll be at a slight angle. See it hanging straight, it'll stick out like that, facing the sunshine. Don't really get much sun today. I should get plenty tomorrow. Now it says use the self-tapping screws. We've got 1, 2, 3 big screws here. They look like screws that should be going in there. But unfortunately, if I use them, they'll come right through my shed. Unless I mount it at a height where this bit of wood is. So it'll get stuck on, it'll go through into that wood. So that's what I'll do. So my shed is a pent shed, and it's a bit of a kit. So all the sides come as a standard this height, but because it's a pent, you get this sort of like wedge shaped part, and you slot it on top of this panel here, which is the same height as this board, and you can actually see there's nails going in there and there and along. So I know, as well as in there, so I know that the bits of battens of wood are right back here. So I'm going to be mounting the solar panel here, although it's going to get the morning sun because it's that south facing. Right, so that is where the cable's going to, the solar panel is going to get located, right there, and it'll get screwed to the wood and it'll stick out like that. There we go. That's one in. That's the hardest bit. Lovely. You see the state of this. Covered in cement. Throw that down there and out. Right. The next biggest problem is getting the cable on the inside to power the hubby. That's it, screwed in place. The wire. So I think I can actually take this panel, underneath this panel, if I try and get that off a little bit, I can get into there. Because I think, if I remember correctly, there was a little gap, and I can get under this and in there. So maybe need to wedge this off a little bit Right, I can't find the right tools. Let's see if I can wedge a wee bit of a gap. Let's get this out a bit. I don't want to snap the wood. Yeah, I can get it in there. Excellent. Right. I can get it in there. Wire tucked up into there and then tucked into this bit. So I can get it inside, but I've got this little knobbly bit that I need, so I need enough space for that. I need enough space to get that into there. I don't have the space as yet. Oh, here we go. There we go. Yes, it's in. Oh, it's out. Haha, lovely. So I've got 2.5 meters of cable here, and I'll tell you a wee bit more about this when I get the information in front of me again. Let you know. It's not sponsored video or anything, of course, but yep, that's that in there, tucked away. I can tuck that wire up there, tuck that wire up there. I can just push that wire up there just now. In there, and take it back in again, like nothing ever happened. There, that's the wire inside. Oh, thank goodness I didn't have to drill holes, because I really didn't want to do that. So this is the wire here, and I'm going to run it right along the top. I can actually get an extension if I need to, and down to here. I was actually hoping I wanted it down there. It's about 2 feet short of where I need it to go. That's a problem for another day, I think. And then you've got solar in, and I'll just plug in like that. So what do I have to go along the top there and come right down? And I was going to set it there because it's just easy there. Or maybe just get them to send me a little extension so I can have it sitting down here near the door. When you come in, you just switch the power on and the lights will go on. But I'm curious because this is not the only power box that I have. I've also got this big one by Vitoman, and it has an input here, 12 volts, 12 to 30 volts, and I'm wondering if this is the exact same input, and it actually is. So not only can I charge this little hubby, I can actually charge this big one if I wanted to as well, when the sun's in the right position, of course. I'll take this away just now. Big heavy thing. And let's have a look at these, because I'm sure these are just light to light or something. So I've got 1, 2, 3 of them, plus this extra one, which is quite long actually. That's why it's got a screw on. It's for connecting. There we go. Aha! I can run that up there, run that to there, solar in, Bob's your uncle, and I've got this long one. How many lights have I got? Of course, I need to put in the lights and figure out how I'm going to daisy chain the lights. So that's a wee, a wee job for another day, I think. It's a pity the lights didn't go at the back actually, but I suppose it's okay. I can tie the wires and lights on. There we go, and that actually charges at the same time as giving power out, which is a great thing. So there we have it. That's my little hubby system. Now, the company I got this from is called Solar Technology International. It's website. It's a they've got different ones. Hubby 16, Hubby 64. I'm not sure which one this is, but it's got the two USB 5 volts. I would have preferred the third one with like a USB-C. That's okay. I mainly got it for lighting, to be honest with you. So total off-grid lighting. So you can just come in, flick a switch, and I've got all the lights I need. And maybe even charge my wee radio or a mobile phone or whatever. Okay, but if that's no power enough for mobile phones, I've got the other big one, which gives it far more power, holds a lot more electricity. And that's it. I just wanted to have my shed off grid for power and lighting, and I think I've done that now. So that's that little job done, more or less. Just tidying up some of the wires and figuring out where I'm going to put the lights. Just wanted to get my shed off grid and powered up and put some lights in. I'm looking for sort of quite bright lights as well. And the reason being is, as you can see, it's kind of sun's coming through the window here. And if I go this way, I'm getting washed out with the sun, possibly. So with the lights, if I'm doing any filming, the other lights will be filling in the shadows. That's the idea anyway. And obviously, just for light for at night as well. I do have other lights that I want to put up inside. Well, my wife wants me to put them up inside. They're string lights, and I'll show you them just now. So that's them here, and I was thinking of putting them all up round about the inside as well, and you can have all sorts of different colours, and maybe I should put them on the outside. So I've got two sets actually, maybe one on the outside and one on the inside. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one, where I really hope to be actually getting stuck into some of my plants and getting them repotted. I'm desperate to get going. Spring is here, and I'm just dying to get stuck in to a good few of my trees down there. And hopefully I'll see you soon in the next video. So if you don't want to miss these videos, then please subscribe and give it a big thumbs up and all the rest of the all goody stuff that YouTube like and all that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.